What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about junk silver. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs. The 3 classic DYDSS t-shirts are back in stock, and we got 5 brand new Halloween t-shirts and hoodies up for grabs. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today, I wanted to talk about something that I haven't talked about in what feels like several weeks. I can't even remember the last time I put out a video specifically talking about junk silver, and every time I do put out a video about junk silver, I get comments from people saying that they don't like it when I call it junk silver. So I'm going to continue calling it junk silver, also referred to as constitutional silver or 90% silver. Now, of course, there's 40% silver as well, but we're not going to really be talking about that in today's video because I personally do not focus too heavily on 40%. And while we're being honest, I don't even focus too heavily on 90%. Let me just get this out of the way really quick. I said at the very end of 2018 that starting in 2019, so this entire year so far, every single time I convert my dollars into silver, every single time I convert my debt into wealth, I'm going to include at least $1 face value of junk 90% constitutional silver. I'm a pure silver kind of guy. I love that 3 9's fine, that 4 9's fine. I stack pretty much nothing but American Eagles and Maple Leafs for the most part. However, this year I decided that I'm going to make it a goal for myself to stack some 90%. And I didn't have a specific amount that I wanted. I didn't have a specific weight worth of junk silver. I didn't have a specific face value dollar amount of junk silver. All I knew is that I wanted to include at least $1 face value every time I order some silver online or pick up some silver at a coin shop or whatever it is that I'm doing. That's what I decided for myself this year. And I'm going to keep it up. Come next year, I'll be doing the same thing. Now, for the longest time, I was really not into junk silver. I didn't like the fact that it was not pure silver. I didn't like the fact that it was such a small amount of silver on a fractional level, that is. I'm a big fan of 1 troy ounce increments. I don't even have a great deal of 5 and 10 ounce silver bars, just because I really like 1 ounce increments. However, when I decided for myself that I'm going to start stacking that junk silver this year, I quickly stopped disliking it so much. I can't say I'm a big junk silver fanatic. I'm not overly enthusiastic about 90% silver quarters, dimes, or half dollars. But over the course of this year so far, I've grown to like them a little bit more. Junk silver's growing on me. And the reason for that is because I figured out, I had learned that if you think about it, silver quarters, dimes, and half dollars are pretty much the closest thing that we're going to have to American fractional silver coins. Of course you can get fractional silver bars, fractional silver rounds, but number one, the premiums are insane. If you stack 10 1/10 of an ounce silver rounds, you're probably going to be looking at least $25, $26. So number one, high premiums, and 2, equally as important, low notoriety. If and when the day comes where you're going to sell the silver, questions are going to be asked. You're going to have to test it. I mean, you might not have to test it, but somebody might look at it and be like, all right, well, how do I know that's not a silver in color piece of some garbage metal? How do I know it's actually silver? Somebody might not know, somebody might not trust it, in which case you might have to test it, you might have to do whatever you need to do, proof of purchase, whatever. Coins, on the other hand, have a higher level of notoriety. Government minted coins with face value, not to mention quarters, dimes, and half dollars are something that everyone is familiar with as it is, regardless of even if they have a speck of precious metal intelligence, or even if they don't even know what silver is. At the end of the day, you know, I had to learn about silver, the importance of silver, the value of silver, different types of coins, rounds, and bars from all these different countries and whatnot. The person who doesn't know isn't going to know. But I guarantee you, they'll know what a dime is, they'll know what a quarter is, they'll know what a half dollar is. And once they learn that these coins minted 1964 or earlier are made up of 90% silver, all you got to do is a little bit of math to figure out how much each individual dime, quarter, or half dollar is worth. So it has a higher level of notoriety, bare minimum premiums due to the fact that they are not pure silver. I've grown to be quite fond of junk silver over the last 10 months, I would say. More specifically, over the last probably 6 or 7 months, I started actually understanding, and I appreciate the fact that it is essentially a fractional silver coin, a government minted coin on a fractional level. A dime, for example, is approximately 1/13 or 1/14 of an ounce of silver. A silver quarter is roughly 1/5 of an ounce of silver, and a half dollar is roughly 1/3 of an ounce of silver. I like that. I appreciate that. And if and when the day comes where silver skyrockets, fingers crossed, we're all hoping that one day it's going to happen. I truly believe that it will one day. I personally believe that I will live to see the day where silver goes back to the $30 range, $35 range, the $40 range, and maybe even beyond. And if and when that happens, that little silver dime is going to be worth a little more than $1.70, give or take. But it's also important to remember that obviously I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I a precious metal expert, professional, or specialist, nor am I a psychic. I can't tell you what silver is going to do today, tomorrow, the next day, next week, next month, next year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So don't take anything I say as financial advice. Yada, 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 disclaimer, 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 just because I have to. Make sure you do your own research before you make your own decisions. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what do you think of junk silver? What do you think of 90% silver, more specifically? We're not even really talking about 40%. However, if you have some thoughts on 40%, feel free to share them with us. But I want today to be about the pros and cons to, 90%. Maybe we can compare it to pure silver down in the comments section. Seriously, let's turn this into a conversation. If any of you prefer 90% silver over pure silver, why is that? Do you prefer pure silver over 90% silver? Why is that? Let's talk about the pros, the cons. Let's talk about everything related to junk silver in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also, make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Just posted 3 new silver and gold themed vlog-style videos, a hidden camera pawn shop integrity test, and the brand new silver hogwash video, which is actually pretty funny. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs. The 3 classic Halloween tees are back in stock, and we got 5 brand new Halloween tees, and hoodies. If you got kids in the family, I promise you they will love them. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, what do you think of 90% constitutional junk silver? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you for it? Are you against it? Do you prefer pure silver over junk silver? Do you prefer junk silver over pure silver? Anything and everything related to junk silver in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.